And then manje kuthiwa ke lathi malihlakazeka ibandla selishawa lihlakazeka.
So when they had scattered after the persecution,
uPhilip lo wayesebenza ematafuleni yaphela inkonzo yamatafula.
Philip stopped working in the food.
Babaleka manje akusenandawo ukuthi bayoshare ukudla kubo.
Because now there was no longer a place for them to share food.
Babaleka wangena eSamaria.
So they scattered into
Abanye
Samaria.
bangena eJudea.
Others went to Judea.
Yena wangena eSamaria.
He went to Samaria.
iSamaria lagcwala intokozo.
And said Samaria was filled with joy.
Aliyoyithola nini intokozo lo muntu ebhizi namatafula?
When will they get joy if he was continued with the tables?
So lento yokushumayela abazalwana.
So this thing of preaching, brethren, is not something for indoors. It's an outdoor activity.
Yingakho abantu abangayazi lento.
This is why those who do not know this,
ngiyabonga ukuthi kuneyinceku zikaNkulunkulu la endlini.
I'm glad that there are men of God in this house.
Uzovumelana nami ukuthi
You will agree with me when I say
abantu okhonza nabo abangayazi lento esiyikhulumayo.
the people that you fellowship with who doesn't know this thing,
Babanganawe epulpit.
they are busy fighting over the pulpit with you.
Ufike wamfundisa.
You came, you taught him.
Sekefundile ke manje.
And now he's a disciple.
Sekafuna kuhlale wena phansi
Now he wants you to sit down, and then he's the one who wants to teach you.
Esikhundleni sokuphuma esigangeni le ngaphansi.
Instead of going out to people.
Ngingakho uqala uyabona njengoba sibhala nje. Uqale bhala naye.
That's why he also started writing likewise.
Thatha ama notes.
He also took notes.
Uma eseqale gcwala akasawathathi.
So once he starts becoming full, he doesn't no longer take notes.
Sekavula kuphela bheke.
He now just opens the word and
Kuye
looks.
akasavuli.
In times he doesn't even look anymore.
Uyothi umbona ashintsha indawo yokuhlala.
Now he changes his place of seating.
Now shumayela sakayalala yena.
So when you are preaching, he falls asleep.
Akasabusiseki ngoba
no longer
usuthi
blessed.
kakhulu. Uyabona
Because he's
ukusutha
extremely
kuyalalisana
full.
abazalwane ukusutha. So umuntu uma esuthi
When a person is full, he becomes sleepy.
So
So you fed him the word and you fed him the word and you fed him the word.
akaphuma ushumayela ngaphandle.
He's not going out to
Ufuna
preach.
ukuzoshumayela la wena ushumayela
He wants to
khona.
preach where you are
The next
preaching.
thing akasabusiseki
The
wena
next thing is no
nawushumayela.
longer blessed when you are
Kodwa
preaching.
yonke into ayaziyo wayizwa
But
ngawe.
everything he knows, he heard it from you.
Awu. Kwe wayibona phi one man show wena.
When you've heard of a one-man show
Thina
before,
sinikeza umhlaba
when are we not getting an opportunity? The world is large.
Khulu kabi umhlaba.
The world is huge and
Hamba
large.
ngaphandle.
Why don't you
Gibela
go
itrain,
outside?
Gibela isitimela,
Go in a
gibela
train,
ibhasi,
go on a bus,
hambe emateksini,
and go into the
ngena
taxis,
ezindlini, house to house,
go into the house,
hambe
house to
mall.
house, go to the
Abantu
malls.
baningi abafuna lento.
There are many people who are in need of this thing.
Awu umuntu yena kakhulu nokugula. January to December umuntu khona.
So January to December, this person is present.
Kushuthi kahle hle kunemthandazo eshawe kusithekeni ithi baba mgulise nakathi
So
kulo.
there are prayers to say that the preacher should be sick.
Angithi sizamani manje.
What are we trying, brethren?
Aligna manje.
Trying to align ourselves.
Iproof ye calling.
The proof of that being called,
Ayike kutheni wena uthi ubiziwe.
it's not that you are actually called.
Iseyithelo wena oyikhiphayo.
It's born on the fruits that you bear.
Azikhulumeli.
Do not speak on your own accord.
Akuvela abantu abathi sasindiswa ngalo mzalwane.
People should testify that I was
Vela abantu
saved
abathi
through this
ngangithi
person.
ngiyayibulala kwafika lo
And
mzalwane
you say, I was
wakhuluma
going to
nami
commit suicide, but
ngasizakala.
this gentleman came and he helped me.
Angigula
I
wangithandazela
was sick and this
ngaphila.
person prayed and I was healed.
Iproof yobizo.
This is the
Ayike
proof of the
kutheni wena
call.
usho.
It's not that you are saying.
Kufanele kuvele ithelo.
There must be fruits that are born.
Hayi siyacindezelwa phela umuntu isipho sakhe soze sivelele.
And say we are being suppressed when our things will be revealed.
Iproblem awufundanga lamavesi so.
The problem is that you haven't read the verses we are reading.
Amavesi lawo yiwona abonisa ukuthi awucindezelwanga.
This verse shows that you are not being
Ufuna
suffered.
into right endaweni wrong.
Is that you are speaking the right thing in the wrong place.
Into efuna inhle kabi.
The one you want is a great thing,
Ukushumayela
to preach.
net into angaphandle leyo.
Just that it's an outdoor activity.
Sizoyibona masiqhubeka.
You will see as we continue.
Kodwa ibambe kanje. UJesu lithi iBhayibheli.
But Christ said this in the word.
Njalo malikhuluma ngaye esebenza uJesu.
As it's speaking of Christ when he
Lithi
was
he was
working.
teaching
He bekafundisa
in the synagogue.
emasontweni.
Akukho la lithi he was preaching
He wasn't saying he was
in
preaching.
the synagogue.
Phakathi kuma-synagogue.
So mangena esinagogeni uJesu
So when he enters the synagogue,
alisho ukuthi wayeshumayela.
it doesn't say that he was preaching. He was actually teaching.
Ukuthi once abantu abakholwa bahlangana
Once the believers come
uJesu
together,
akashumayeli uyafundisa.
Christ stops
Ngoba
preaching and he
intshumayelo
teaches.
ayisiyona eyabakholwayo.
Because preaching is not for
Intshumayelo
believers.
eyabangakholwa ukuthi bakholwe.
Preaching is for unbelievers to believe.
So umuntu mayesekholwa
So when a person
uyafundiswa.
believes, then you can teach them.
So uPaul
Therefore, Apostle Paul was also preaching.
Paul naye washumayela.
Paul did likewise.
Romans chapter 1 verse 15
In Romans 1:15,
uthi so as much as is in me I
So-
am ready to preach the gospel to you who are in Rome.
lokho kimi ngiphakathi ngimisela ukushumayela ivangeli kini kubeseRoma.
So uPaul wayeshumayela na.
So Paul was preaching.
Angibusise ke uma ese hand over ese challenge Timothy.
So he blesses me once he passed the baton to Timothy.
2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 2.
In 2
Chapter
Timothy
4
2.
verse 2.
In 4 verse 2.
2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2. Ati preach the word.
Athi shumayela izwi.
Be ready in season and out of season.
Uhlezi uready isikhathi sonke.
Ngamanye amazwi umuntu oshumayelayo
That means someone who preaches
ufanele abe ready njengesibhamu.
needs to be ready and handcocked like a gun.
Isibhamu akufanelanga umuntu yabona nje amaphoyisa. Ibhamu abaziphathayo.
You see the ammunition that the police carry.
Akaphathi isibhamu ngapha esi-empty aphatha amabullet ngapha.
He doesn't carry an empty gun here and carry bullets on the other side.
Uphatha isibhamu esilodiwe esigcwele.
Always carries a gun that is loaded
Ngoba
and fully
uyazi ukuthi
loaded.
ingasuka noma nini.
Because he knows that trouble can start anytime.
So Paul utshela uTimothy ukuthi
So
ke
Paul
shumayela
tells
izwi
Timothy,
kwesikhathi noma ngasiso.
Say, preach in and out of season.
Ngamanye amazwi intshumayelo ayina ma special occasions.
Because the preaching doesn't have specific occasions.
Ithuba nethuba esilitholayo we advertise le.
Any opportunity you advertise.
Ingakho siya advertise into yasezulwini sisemncwabeni.
That's why we advertise this thing while we are in a funeral.
Advertise kushadwa.
We advertise it while there's a wedding.
Abantu beshaya step sibatshele ngento yasezulwini.
While people are doing a step, we tell them about the
Advertise
heavenly
umuntu
thing.
egulelele
We
esibhedlela
advertise it while a person is in hospital in bed, sick.
advertise eqeda ukuthola umsebenzi
We
simtshele
advertise it when a
ngalento.
person has just got employment. and tell them
Advertisela
about it.
lento bazalwane kushoniwe.
We advertise it when people have
Sim-advertisele
died.
nenze party
We
21st.
advertise it when people are having a
Iy'khathi
21st
zimnandi noma
celebration.
ingasimnandi.
When times are good and when times are bad.
Ngoba kufanele umuntu ayitende.
Because this person must receive it.
So ivangeli iyona product engiyibona ifita noma kwesiphi isikhathi.
So the gospel fits on any place.
Ayikho i-occasion ivangeli elingafiti kuyo.
There's no occasion where it doesn't fit.
But into ebalulekile
But what's important
ukwazi ukuthi
is to know
what are we preaching.
yini lokho sikushumayelayo.
Igama elithi preaching
The word kushumayela
lifana nelithi
is similar to
announcing.
kumemezela.
So isimemezelo
So an announcement
asibi i5 pages.
is not a long essay.
Isimemezelo sifanele sibe as short as possible
An announcement is brief
ukuze umuntu olalele
so that the hearer
akhona ukushesha understand.
he can quickly conceptualize what is being taught.
Uyabona njengale simemezelo sale workshop yanamhlanje.
You see, just like the announcement of this workshop,
Abatholile ngabathumelela imilayezo.
to those who received my message,
Bewushort nje uthi kuzoba khona iworkshop
it was brief. It said there's going to be a workshop
Acts of Faith
in Acts of Faith
ngo9 o'clock
at 9 o'clock.
izophuma ngo3
It will end at 3
ngeSaturday
on Saturday.
mayelana nesoul winning.
With regards to soul winning,
Yabiphelile.
it was done.
Ama details lawa ozowabona wonke walelanga.
Those details that you're going to see for today,
Awabi ingxenye yesimemezelo.
it's not going to be part of the announcement.
So isimemezelo asikwazi ukuthi sizoba ne-workshop.
So the announcements can't be that we're going to have a workshop.
izobe ise-Acts of Faith.
The workshop is going to be in
I-Acts of
Acts of
Faith
Faith.
isonto elimhlophe.
Acts of Faith is a white church.
Elinamabala, eminye blue, eminye purple, eminye
It's got
red.
colors, others blue, others purple,
Ngaphakathi
others different.
limhlophe yonke indawo.
Inside
Kuney'tulo
is white
ezimnyama
everywhere.
ngaphakathi.
It's got black
Ngasestage
chairs inside.
kukhona i-carpet.
In the stage, there's the
Kune-stage
carpet.
esikhona lapho samaplank.
There's a stage of
Ne-pulpit
planks there,
ibekwa khona ye-glass.
and the pulpit is put of glass.
Asese-announcement manje leyo.
That is no longer an announcement.
So ngakufanele silungisele what are we preaching?
That's why we need to look at yini lokho sokushumayela.
Ngoba if it's announcement,
Noma nje makukumemezela,
then it must be short.
kufuneka kube brief.
Announcement kaNoah.
And Noah's
Ngena emkhumbini.
going to the ark.
Uzamcolo usondele.
The flood is nigh.
Njomayelo kaJohn. Phendukani.
Repent.
Buso wezulu usondele.
The kingdom of heaven is at
Njomayelo
hand.
kaJesu. Phendukani.
Christ, repent.
Buso wezulu usondele. So
Kingdom
what are we
of God
preaching?
is named. That's just the preaching.
Ngicela start a break.
Can we please take a break?
Sekuyiso lesikhathi esivumelene ngaso.
This is the time we've agreed on.
Saka sengidlule nge5 minutes.
So we've just lapsed 5 minutes.
Kodwa ke angazi noma kukhona okutholayo na.
But I'm sure you've grasped a few things.
Khona okutholayo. Khona usizakala ngakho.
I'm sure you've been helped.
Ngibonga uNkulunkulu.
We are thankful for the Lord for this.
Angazi ukuthi bani ezositshela ukuthi senze